We'll do that after the break.
Where's my special guest?
Guess you're gonna have to wait after you pee-pee.
Do you know who it is?
No, I know I'm going to be monumentally disappointed. It's by Steve Carlisi. I came in on a Monday. That's great.
No, I've never
That's
had
great.
it.
That's great. That's great, Carson. Taking Mondays off like fucking Johnny.
We set up a very special guest for Jimmy for his birthday. That was yesterday.
Who's my guest?
Why did I get a Google
Google alert?
A Google alert. Thank you.
Yeah.
About the very special guest that's going to be on the show today.
Oh,
That's why I'm asking, do you know who the guest is?
I honestly do not.
Because everybody else does, Jimmy.
I do not.
Oh, my God.
Because it was a Google alert early this morning
I
or
do not
late
know.
last night. Wouldn't Steve, as executive producer, make sure that this didn't make a Google alert anywhere?
You would think.
Is
If
my
it's a surprise.
Where's my special guest?
In about a half hour, Jimmy.
Oh, not here yet.
No, I thought, no, not here yet. Could someone ask Steve why it made a Google alert for real? Does he take phone calls on his days off?
No, he's off.
He doesn't even take calls?
No,
The executive producer doesn't take calls? Steve's not answering.
Why? He's probably sleeping.
It's his day off.
Let me get this right.
He's a man of leisure.
Let me get this right. The executive producer for the show now has Mondays off for how long?
Indefinitely. He said for the foreseeable future.
And the bosses have no problem with this.
They said they legally can't do anything about it. Like literally, possibly for a year.
Does Anthony and I have this many days that we never took?
No.
That's
Well,
all.
Steve,
What do you mean, no?
Steve would check, but he's off today. So he can't. He's not going to get to that today.
Yeah, can we just indefinitely take Mondays off?
Steve would have to contact
Have we collected
HR.
enough days
What
off
about
like
our-
these guys?
What about our days?
Exactly.
Do we have sicky days?
Well, then what day is Steve going to take off?
Yeah.
Wait, Steve I thought this Monday thing was for a few Mondays. Like
No. For the foreseeable future, possibly for a year, 52 weeks.
He gets a paid
So
3
our
day
executive
weekend.
producer is now working 4 days a week.
Well, before
on top of deciding out of nowhere he doesn't feel like doing the Opie and Anthony website anymore.
before you
Steve Carlisi.
How is he helping our fucking show?
before you get upset,
Carlisi.
before you get upset, he explained it to me in very justifiable terms. A couple weeks ago, he said him and his fiance were getting married. He said, we're getting married this weekend. So this Monday and every Monday for the foreseeable future, I'm taking off.
The Prius. I pick one up. If you have the means, I highly recommend you pick one up. Holy shit.
Yes.
Boom.
I'm a man of leisure.
And he wonders why none of his guys respect him. He's the guy that's supposed to be setting the example, and now he has decided he doesn't need to work Mondays for a show that's really important to this company, for a show that works their balls off. As much as we fucking fool around and joke about it, we work our asses off.
He told
That's
E-Rock.
so fucking insulting to every fucking person here.
He told
Greg Hughes, it's Mr. Carlisi. You're an asshole.
How does this work for a company?
Pay off. I love it.
Swing better.
Let's shake it up, baby, now. Twist and shout. So the gay parade floats.
I want to eat in that restaurant. I'm going to make a fake reservation with my new stomach.
Chez Louis.
The internet king of New Jersey.
Yes.
Abe
Don't you
Froman.
know me? I'm Abe Froman, the internet king of Jersey. Look, the Foundry logo's on everything. God damn.
He's lost me too, man. Steve has lost me.
He told E-Rock to start taking Fridays off.
Oh, he did?
Yes, that was his advice to E-Rock.
For the last few weeks, it's
My
been...
advice to you is to start drinking heavily.
Wait, his advice is to have the whole staff taking days off, making our lives miserable because, I mean, as much as we beat these guys up, they make our jobs so much easier. So much easier, and a few of them are underpaid. So now Steve has decided he gets Mondays off, and he's now suggesting E-Rock take Fridays off.
Yes.
Well, that
Yeah.
puts us in a real shitty fucking position, Steve.
Certainly
Thanks
does.
for caring about the guys that brought you up in this fucking business. All right, listen. Steve gets Mondays off. E-Rock gets Fridays off. I'm grabbing Wednesdays.
Oh,
I get Wednesday. Middle of the week,
Midweek.
nice. Turns it into 2 short fucking like work weeks.
I want Tuesdays from 8:15 to 8:25.
You got it.
Do the math.
You got
Only
it.
Tuesdays.
And what day you want off?
Well,
Sunday.
I thought, yes.
How does this help our show?
Janine had a good one here, I guess because he's taking days off. And that's how you executive reduce. Very good, very funny. I want Thursdays. Oh, yeah.
A family member has days off, and you give them crap? You're an asshole.
Oh, you got that down.
I fucking love that.
And
God.
what's
damn.
management's
kiss for Daddy?
Daddy.
what's management's position in this whole thing?
They can't really do anything about it. They're obviously, when you look at them, they are extremely frustrated that this is the way it's worked out, and that
Should they
people
demand that like Steve takes a week off at a time? So then that's like you get 1 week. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Instead
but
of every Monday really fucks up the rhythm of what we're trying to do here. It really does.
legally they can't say you have to do this with your days. So while a rational human being would say, oh, well, since my job is to make the show sound better, maybe I won't take every Monday off. Steve, all he sees is days, so he goes, oh, days for me, days for me. Like some of us on the staff all said, oh, well, this means that we can now take vacation when the show takes vacation, and here and there we could take a day off. We could at least just sit on them and feel comfortable knowing that if we have an off day.
Management has to understand how this fucks us up. When he's gone on Monday, we then realize how shitty he is when he's here.
Yes.
So we need him to actually take all the time off.
If he could have 5 days off a week, the show would run so much better.
We see, like, Monday, like today, is great that he's not here. But now we know that he's coming in the rest of the week, and it fucks us up.
Sucks.
Yes.
Just so you know how productive his workspace is, we have a garbage can in his seat, and it's getting more work done.
It's usually there every day of the week.
You could actually prove that the garbage can is getting more work done than Steve.
I think it's taking phone calls.
Taking phone calls. Is it scrolling?
My God. You haven't asked it a question yet. You have to ask it.
Yes. Life goes by pretty fast. If you don't take vacation time, you'll miss out on it. Yes. Rooney, I'll be there for my check on Friday. Unbelievable.
Dude, you know what?
If
you have all those days, it's good to know you have them. Then every once in a while, you're like, you know what? I'm going to take a day off. But to actually make it every Monday,
the foreseeable future,
and say the foreseeable future is that's ridiculous. Like I think if somebody
every Monday here on in.
This is what he said. I think if somebody told most of us you have 70 days off, we'd probably all be like, that's awesome, and realize we'll probably never actually use 70 days.
70.
Steve immediately grabbed his calendar and marked 70 days that he would
70 Mondays.
Dude, that's before the next brilliance of comedy. I just got to say, it's a big fuck you to me, Aunt, Jimmy, Danny,
Is it?
E-Rock,
Mind your
Sam,
P's and Q's,
Travis.
Buster, and remember who you're dealing with. Steve C. Gonna go stare at a Monet. It's Steve Carlisi's day off.
Thank you for
Making me so gay.
picture show.
There he is.
God damn, man. Yes.
He just hopes you guys don't see him while he's in the parade.
John Shane. He'll steal a taxi from us.
Yeah. Anthony will look over and say, is that Steve?
Steve? What? Yes. Look, I'm on the float with Scandinavian women or
Without Q.
without Q.
There's Steve in his vest.
Yes, it's my vest.
But he's a fan of that pattern anyway. That leopard print.
Try calling him. See if you can get him on the phone, Travis.
We've called him about 50 times.
Oh, okay.
With him not
And he
answering.
knows we're calling. What a fucking dick.
It's his day off.
Yeah, but he
Was he sleeping in?
No, he's checking out a ball game.
He's not even supposed to be here today.
He never bothered telling.
Remember we were talking about yesterday? Wrong movie, dickhead.
What movie did Travis reference?
Clerks. Nobody was talking about Clerks.
You're a
Talking about
fool.
Clerks.
He went to work in Clerks.
Saying I'm not even supposed to be here means, yeah, he went to work. So your whole fucking thing doesn't even work. You stink.
If Steve had come in on Sunday, it would be like Clerks.
Right.
If he works 6 days, he works 4 days, though. It's more like
Furthest
Ferris
situation
Bueller.
from Clerks ever.